It is Saturday, September 20th, 2025. I'm gonna rock the Academy snowboard up here. This is the Propaganda 157 wide. It's the board I've been rocking all summer. But today is extra special because today marks my 3rd year in a row of snowboarding. Every month of the year in Colorado. End of September can be challenging, and I am not at St. Mary's Glacier. I am at the leftover snow patch from the Copper Mountain Hike Park that took place all summer. I got a lot of days in here over the summer months. And today is going to count for September. So today is not just about a personal record. It's about keeping the stoke alive, the spirit of snowboarding year-round in Colorado. The retail shops are all end of September super stoked about Halloween. So they're pushing Halloween crap sales, but we can celebrate snowboarding all year round, and we're probably not even a month out from the chairlift spinning winter season starting, where Halloween is still a month away. So the snow is definitely firm, but I wanted to get out here early, so maybe I'd have a chance at enough speed through this long flat area. So obviously this is not a great powder day or perfect groomers, but I've seen some footage of St. Mary's and it just looks all sun pitted. Here's a few sun pits here, but overall pretty smooth. Here is some tracks coming through of the wildlife. Some deer tracks right at the bottom. So no matter how crappy this run's gonna be as far as conditions go, it's just super fun to get out here, put all the snowboard gear on, strap in the bindings, listen to the clicks of the ratchets, and make some turns. What are your personal achievements this summer? What have you guys been doing? I think if we get in this little area right here, it'll be flat enough where maybe I could push off a little bit, get some speed. Beautiful morning. What are you guys most stoked about for this coming winter? I can't wait to get out there, shred some powder, chuck some high fives to all of you that I haven't seen most of the summer. Some of you that aren't quite as diehard and weren't out here all summer making your turns. Good to see you guys again. Lots of fall colors happening. Gonna throw my goggle lenses in. And we got to repeat some of that because I got to fire up the other camera. Do a little first run of the day. Okay, the camera's wanting to power off because I did the quick start. So let me do the old fashioned power up. No features out here, no jumps, no rails, just some soul turns. Okay, here we go. Saturday, September 20th, 2025. It is a historic day for me because today marks my 3rd year in a row of snowboarding every single month of the year in Colorado. No new snow overnight. Conditions are not ideal, although they're not too sun-pitted. Pretty smooth out there. Run is nice and icy this time of morning. But this run's not about fresh powder, jumps, rails. It's just about having fun, making those soul turns. And keeping that streak alive. That very first year, the streak almost ended for me. Oop. Because in the month of September, I didn't think I was going to be able to snowboard, but then Red Gerard did a rail jam downtown Denver and kept the dream alive. So here we go. First turns for me in September. Icy, pitted, but we're getting some speed through the flats, so not too bad. There's a little dirt jump if we can get enough speed. Maybe more of a little rock ollie or dirt ollie. Coming up right here. And we can make some turns. So, less than a month away, our winter season will begin. We'll be back there on the chairlifts. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, great rest of your September. See you out there soon. That was the first run of the day. Darren, Disco Darren is in the chat. What up, Hunter? Hi, Hunter. Hi, Darren. Disco Darren, that was a cool mission where you went to the exact geographical center of Colorado. Looked like an awesome spot. A little windy, but awesome views. So yeah, here's the scene. There's quite a bit of snow left. I mean, it's pretty thick, multiple feet deep. Up there, it's getting pretty thin, obviously on its last legs. If you were really awesome and had enough speed, maybe you could gap this. Landing in the sun-pitted flat. Just not that awesome today. Beautiful. It skis there a lot. Oh, thanks, Darren. Yep, it was a close one. Wasn't sure I was going to get September in this year, but thankfully it did. And we might just have to do one more lap just for the fun of it. And I needed to film in a different mode anyways on this 360 camera. Yeah, it's a good place to ski for sure, and snowboard. I do have my Icon Pass this season and looking forward to using it out here at Copper. You have the little dirt gap over there. There's not much speed, but you can use those little bushes. Give you a little bit of a bro toe and have just enough speed to make that dirt gap. We'll go in for a closer look. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Doing some runs that aren't terribly exciting, unless you're super stoked to get out there for the season. Like I said, no rails, no jumps out here. Just turns to make turns. Practice with the live. Getting all the gear set up. How am I gonna organize everything for the coming months. Because after today, I'll probably pack things up and just get ready for the winter season. Maybe I could do a mission down to St. Mary's Glacier before the end of September or even early October, but just in case it doesn't happen, I want to make sure I got out here, did some turns. I don't know if you can hear that crunchiness. Icy and firm. Where's the deer tracks? All through there. We're in between seasons right now at Copper Mountain. The summer operations are shut down other than golf. And no skiing yet, but soon enough. Copper usually shoots for before Thanksgiving, sometime in November for opening day. I do ski at Loveland. Well, I snowboard there. I do love Loveland. I have a season pass there, a full season pass, so I do plan to shred Loveland a lot. And Loveland is actually the closest resort to my house if I-70 cooperates. You vape gapes and you're lighting the forest on fire in the summer and causing a traffic jam ban in I-70 makes that challenging. So sometimes I just don't even go to Loveland because I have to drive a little bit on I-70. But I do love to go there. It's great even on a powder day. It doesn't get too crowded at Loveland. But it is right off I-70, so have fun on I-70. I saw an article that CDOT now just has a push button. They love to close I-70 so much these days. Now they can do so with just a push of a button. So we'll look forward to more I-70 closures. More frequent ones. Okay, here we go. Next run. For this morning, get this other camera rolling. Okay, here we go. Glove is on. And we're off, sliding across the snow. What do you guys think? Does it count? I think it counts. Make some really mellow turns in this flat. Garbage Ollie. Right down to the dirt. But September snowboarding in the books. So yeah, Hunter, not saying that you are one of those flatlanders. I know you would never do that. It's just, you know, the high IQ honored guests. Here's a fork that someone left. It's bent up by the snowcat, it looks like. All right, we'll see you guys on the slope soon. Have a good rest of your weekend.